Okay, these are the commercial wheels for the Dura-force. They also work on the M series here with the Torque Tough transmission. But so you got the gear, and you have comes with the bolt and the spacer, and pretty straightforward. Yeah. So it's gonna kind of drive at this for a second. That goes through there, and then your bushing goes on this side, spacer, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to just lube up this sprocket So it comes off like this. You have this little dust shield right here, and you set the little tab there. It's got like one little slot there, and then the nut is held in place with a just a little hex on the back side of it. So you kind of, as you see right there, you have to put your finger in there and hold it in place when you tighten it. Otherwise, it's not too hard. And the other thing is there's a little on this dust shield, there's a little, here it came off there. This little piece kind of keeps centers on the bolt, but it kind of helps keep the stuff out of that. Can be kind of a pain to get back and keep it all in place. We're trying to get it to tighten up, so but not too hard. All right, so I got to put this on wrong. So this little wash spacer goes on the inside like that. And then it holds up, so it's flush out here. And the way to do it is you put it on first like this, then to a little tab there. Here. And then you just feed that bolt through that into that spot right there. So that's the easiest way to do it. So hey, you live and learn. So these are the old ones. These are plastic, and you can see the uneven wear on them. They're not just kind of a harder plastic. There's the gear, but they have a whole lot of play in them, but they just didn't get much traction, and I kind of need a traction of the hill. I have to go home once in a while with this, and so this is a much softer kind of rubber on here. So hoping it's gonna grip pretty well. It'll grip pretty well. And of course you got the bearings you don't have to worry about walling out the shoulder bolt like this here. So what happens is basically there's just a bushing there that wears on. And so this isn't too bad actually, but the front tires are much worse. So, but we'll keep that shoulder bolt. You never know you need it. Okay, I've got these Proline Toro wheels. They're 8 inches. Basically, they mimic these here. These are the LawnBoy gear drives. So I have to get different. I think it's a 1/2 inch bolt shoulder for it, and then I gotta basically paint this. So I'm gonna do is remove these screws, tape this off, scuff it up with some Scotch-Brite, and then paint it with some. I got some Husqvarna orange, similar, not close. Actually, the Aaron's paint would match it pretty much perfectly, but the confining this, I'm going to the, I guess the another option. So anyway, that's what I'm about to do here. Alright, a little update here. So I taped this one off like I thought I had to do, and so you got to take these little bolts out. Well, you take the bolts out, basically the rims come off. So I guess since I got that already taped up, I'm going to leave it the way it is and just paint it. But paint, obviously, much easier to paint it like that. So, little tip. So I just cut these up with the Scotch-Brite, and then I hit it with mineral spirits. Wipe that off, and then dry it off here. So basically at that point, so I got a nice little scuff on it. So paint should adhere to it really well. Just the paint's a Husqvarna orange. Doesn't match it quite, but it's pretty close. You just don't want it to run. Just finish these up with the paint drying. Don't look too bad. So this will be the outside here. A little, but so now I got to line them up. The stock ones had a little. I'm not sure this distance here is going to be different, so I'll have to put them on there and put a straight edge and see where I'm at as far as lining up the back wheels to front wheels. So I may have to put some spacers here to bring it back. So we'll see what's. All right, let's see what this way. First try with bolts. So I'm checking inside here. So it looks like I'm about that far out. Yeah, about half inch. So I need to find a spacer. So to make this work, you need about a 3. Yeah, it looks like 7/16 spacer to make that work from the inside, and then you have alignment should be right on with the wheels. And like I said, this is a 3-inch 3/8 by 16 thread. So, but we should have her all lined up now. So. Alright, I think I got this finally figured out here. So what's happening was, when I tightened up, basically it was spinning on the bolt like normal, like a carrier's bolt or like a shoulder bolt would do. So what I figured out is you have to run no washer on the outside, and then you want a washer to hit this inner race. And from that point on, it really doesn't matter how you stack it. So we'll put the last spacer there, and then the nut. And the nut on. There we go. So now they both turn freely on that bearing. So, but yeah, you can't really tell that they're a little bit different orange there, but it'll work. So, kind of high rod it up here. So. Alright, so I have this LawnBoy here, 10.5 horse 7 model, and about 3 or 4 years ago I put on these aftermarket or base Toro wheels. Here's another set. These are going on my M series, but they're geared and they have a bearing, and you also get better rubber for traction wise. I have a pretty good hill to go up. So the nice thing about them, there's no play, side to side play. These have been going, because they've been on for about 3 years. But the reason why I put them on just for the traction, basically. But you know, these tires are pretty well worn on the front. They got a lot of side to side play, and this is probably even worse here. So as this thing goes through the grass, it kind of could go back and forth and wobble. So I decided I wanted to put some better fitting wheels on it, deal style. These are sleeved here. And I'm not sure if there's a bearing or not, but they do have a zerk on them to put grease in, so they're definitely going to be much tighter. There will be no side-side play, and they're 6-inch. The old style LawnBoy wheel has been around for quite a long time on the other commercial mowers. So, but anyway, so just gonna quick show you. Put these on now. The one thing is, as we'll see here, the shoulder bolt on it is different size for this style here, because it's a little longer. The thickness or the distance here is longer than the plastic wheel, so you have to get these different shoulder bolt with the same threads. So anyway, I'll include that part number on the description for this bolt, and also for these wheels too, 6-inch wheel. So there's a little washer. You gotta use that on the new one. Take the bolt out here. You can kind of see this difference in the shoulder bolts. Lengthwise, this is 2.5 inches. I believe this is 2 inches. So that's not bad. You can find these. Actually, a local dealer had some of these, and had a aftermarket, which is just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer threads, but doesn't matter because the thread's in there, so there's no issue there. But so you put the that off. Put the Zerk in. Put your washer on. Just threads in. There you go. Okay. Now we don't have any side-to-side play. Got to clean those wheels up a little bit, but looking pretty sharp now. There you go. Good modification to get one of these. We'll see how she does. I'm sure she's gonna roll much easier from now on.